everyone! Welcome back to Stellaris, episode 3. So, it's been a couple days since the last episode. So when we last left, the great Zaxby empire of machines that hate everyone else had just defeated their first organic threat. I don't even remember what those guys were called. They were some sort of religious empire over here on the left. That big circle was their domain, which is now our domain. We took all their planets from them. They no longer exist. So, our next objective is to wipe out the state of Ozkok. If we click on their diplomatic menu, we will see that they are roughly equivalent to us, although they have superior technology. So, fortunately, taking over all of these extra planets has allowed us to increase our naval capacity considerably. So, when we were right before the war ended, we were well over our naval capacity limit. I think it was 16, and now we've gone all the way up to 44. So we can now double the strength of our fleet in place. But I think what we're going to do instead, 39 months. I was going to say we could wait on destroyers, but honestly, it's going to be a long time before we get destroyers in the game. I think it would be better really to just go ahead and pump out maybe 50 corvettes and just try our luck, see what happens. I don't think they'll be able to do much against that many corvettes. Our only other option is to kind of sit back, focus on economy for a little while, let the research roll in, and see if we can finish some more spaceport. What is this? This is engineering. So if we put a few engineering research stations in place, that would boost our engineering research output. That's a possibility. I think we could actually just go ahead and do that regardless. Let's just build some more research stations. Increase the speed. Okay, we have unrest on our planets. That's going to happen because we purge the crap out of the planets as soon as we take them over. We begin exterminating all organic life on the planet. What we are going to want to do is find the deployment post or the administrative center, which is power plant, mining network, power plant, basic science lab, power plant, mining network. Where the hell is their administrative center? Okay, well, I guess they don't have one, so, you know, no biggie. That's fine. Okay, well, we'll just build one. We'll build a deployment post right here. I understand that it's going to suppress 1 minerals. That's not really that big a deal. Although, well, yeah, let's build it there. Okay. And we need to fast forward a little bit, get some more minerals, so we can build a pop. Now you'll see we are at our limit, our 5 out of 5 controlled systems limit. We can mitigate that somewhat by developing sectors, which I will show you shortly how that works. Basically, sectors are going to be where we're going to give control, some control of the planets and systems in the sector over to a governor, and we're only going to get part of their resources through taxes, but it is going to mean that they're going to kind of automate their construction and that kind of stuff. Basically, they're going to follow a general policy of whatever we tell them to do, but we don't have minute control. We don't have to control every little thing. They'll take care of a lot of it for us, and it'll drop the systems we directly control, so that we could colonize more planets over here, for instance. Well, not that one, not that one, not that one, but theoretically, not that one. I'm sure there's probably a planet somewhere that we wanted to. Well, these are all unfortunate options. Man, those suck. Okay, well, that's, I guess.
Our construction is complete.
For now, what did we finish here? Okay, so you finished that deployment post. That's great. Yeah, I guess let's let the economy roll for just a little bit here, and while we're doing that, let's see. Do I have any science ships that I have a bunch of science ships that aren't doing anything? In fact, I would like you to come survey all these systems that we just took over. because while we do control the resources in them, we don't know what they are, and it's possible the AI missed some. You never know. Automatic exploration. Okay, first research. No, actually, how much? No, come and research this first. Then go here, 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 here. Whew, this is fun. A lot of fun right here. Okay, here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Well, goodness. You're going to be doing that for the next few years. Next thing, we're going to move our fleet back to home base. I'm going to need you to head over here, upgrade fleet to the latest designs. That'll also put them in orbit, which is what we want. Also, 19 slots, but none of them can be cleared, so no interest in doing that. I do want to go here next, probably. And I think right there would be a good spot, because I can clear that, and that'll give me a bonus. Well, it's not great still, but what are you going to do? Although I probably need to also still develop some of my other planets. So let's look at Sirius. Only have 3 pops on it right now. That needs to increase quickly. So let's go ahead and build some pops. Build multiple. I'm going to want you here, and here, and here, here, and also there, as soon as that is available. So I need some more minerals for that. There. And let's wait another tick. Get a little more minerals. Need to go here also. Oh, and down here. I need quite a few pops, to be honest. Well, these I don't really have a high mineral income. I have realized. Actually, I see what's happening. I'm rendering another video in the background. I think the game is actually running slower than it should on fastest speed. The game engine, Paradox game engine they use, the Clausewitz engine, is notorious for being really badly optimized as far as, I mean, even with a supercomputer. Like, you get later in the game in Hearts of Iron 4, and it was still slow to a crawl trying to simulate things. And it's almost entirely based on clock speed, and it's very bad at using multi-threaded processors. It's a very old engine at this point. So let me Alt-Tab real quick. I'm going to pause the recording for just a moment, see if I can speed this up. Give a little additional priority to Stellaris and speed up. That's why the resources are not pouring in like they should be. 1 second. Okay, so that should have sped things up a little bit. I changed the priority somewhat on the video. Resource storage full. Okay, I'm full on Unity, which means I'm about to should be relatively soon have automatic exploration done. So I will need to pump out another science ship at some point.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Nice. Coil guns, gravity centers, physics research, plus 20 points, engineering research, that helps a lot. Okay, so the fleet has been upgraded, and the fleet will heal if necessary at the same time. Inactive buildings. Okay, yep, I need to build a pop there. And there. Okay. And if I go back and look at Sirius, I need to build a mining a mine there. Keep on rocking and rolling, baby. Okay, what about on these planets? What do we got here? Do we have a deployment post on here yet? Basic power plant ruined? No. No deployment posts as of yet. So right here would probably be a good location, although right here
Our construction is complete.
Let's do that. Let's replace this with a odd deployment post. There we go. And also build a pop there. And there. And there. Looking for mine. Looking for
We
mine.
have found an anomaly.
Research that anomaly, please, sir. Construction ship is doing nothing. Go over here and build research station. Pronto.
Our construction is complete.
My home planet needs quite a few upgrades, so let's get those rocking and rolling. Intercepting the distress signal, the Zen Scientific Module 2 sends a probe down to the volatile surface of Enum 1. It seems an unregistered freighter recently crashed on the planet. Whatever it was carrying has been reduced to an ashen sludge. There's no 2 there. But some data from the navigation computer can be recovered and survey data for this system reconstructed. Make it so. Ah, Star Trek reference. So we are just trucking along. Let me look at this last planet here. This would seem like the absolute perfect spot for deployment posts. I'm going to build one there. Build a pop. The Zaxbysheen Empire. What I also need to do is build a couple defense armies on all these planets.
Our construction
They
is
have a
complete.
tendency sometimes of rebelling, and having the defense armies on there makes it so that if
We
the
have surveyed the system.
populations that are native to the planet get a little
Technology
antsy,
conceived.
take it over. Alright, new research. So we should probably go straight for destroyers, but well, we're missiles, so we don't really care about coil guns. Yeah, let's go straight for destroyers. I think that's by far the best call.
We have surveyed the system.
Let's look back. Okay, so here is our home planet again. Upgrade to an engineering facility. Build me an engineering facility here. Oh no, a war factory. Yeah. Because that has army build speed and army damage. We definitely want that. Build me a war factory there. Build pop. Can't do it yet. I'll do it momentarily. Okay, so build me a pop there. Perfect. So our home planet's going to be really just pumping out resources anytime now.
We have surveyed the system.
Thank you. Not sure what's causing quite the energy drain. Oh, pop maintenance. Building pop requires energy. Okay, that's fine. A governor level
Technology conceived.
We got some new tech. Nice. Automatic exploration. So, synchronized defenses, sentinel point defense, gravity sensors. Let's go ahead and get those sensors. And this science ship, set him to automatic. And Zaxby home. Spaceport, build me another science. Oh. Why can't I build those? Level 2 spaceport. Oh, I haven't upgraded yet. Okay. So, first things first. Build me a level 2 spaceport. Thank you. Then you can build me another science ship, and then we'll build the Corvette assembly yards.
We have surveyed the system.
Everybody's really doing their jobs, doing well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm gonna go ahead and build a mine there.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, so we have a new science ship, which is somewhere. Why are you orbiting here? Where are you? Wait. Why do I have 2 extra science ships? What did I do wrong here? Okay, whatever. We have plenty of influence, so it's fine. Anomaly research speed, perfect. Grab him. Start exploring. You. Survey speed, perfect. Grab him. Go. Do your your thing. Big help. Really, it really is a big help. Those two guys will jet off and start doing their
Our
thing.
construction is complete.
Where's my... Yeah, go over here and build a research station and a research station. Grab that extra stuff. Now let's go to the spaceport. Build me a Corvette assembly yard that will drastically increase the build speed of my Corvettes, which are
We have surveyed the system.
build right now, so definitely need those. Is it time to consider another colony, or do I need to focus on building out these are just a matter of time, really. It's just going to be a matter of building pop. It's not something I can really do much about. I need to clear that. I do need to build something right here. I guess a power plant would be the best option. What about these guys? There's gonna... Okay. I can't upgrade the deployment post right now. That's gonna be fairly expensive. And I need to build some pop. So if you want to go here and here, and I need one more to make
Our construction is complete.
So that's good. That'll be perfect.
We have surveyed the system.
Research any anomalies, you know that. Automatically. Don't even have to ask, just research it.
We have surveyed the system.
That's a crap system, but it does unlock quite a few extra resources. The wreckage of what must have been a major First League naval base has been detected in orbit around Fangnauer Ia. We know the League maintained a massive fleet called the Grand Navy to combat piracy and safeguard member nations from external aggressors. This particular outpost appears to have provided berthing for one of their rimward patrol fleets.
Our situation log is updated.
Okay. You know, that's actually true. I could go knock out those guys. Let's take the fleet over there. We're not doing anything right now.
Technology conceived.
So we get some extra naval capacity. That bumps us up to 50. That's nice. Yeah, these tile blockers would be nice. Let's do that. So if you don't mind,
Our construction is complete.
a couple more hunter killer army.
We have found an anomaly.
Research that. Grab this army.
We have surveyed the system.
Embark them all. Grab this transport fleet. Land all your armies here. 424. That's fine. We'll knock them out. Knock them out the box, Luke.
Technology conceived.
We've discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Imulgaran 2C. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Okay, so we get some extra engineering research. I like that. We got done with the gravitic sensors. Okay. We want to unlock the solar panel network next, because that'll allow all my space stations to mount solar panels, which will give me some extra energy production. We destroyed the mining drones in a heated battle. As luck would have it, their energy cells are by far the sturdiest component used in their construction, and some were recovered. The technology behind these cells is beyond us at present, but initial tests show that we are quite capable of converting their output to energy credits. As the final energy cell bled out, we noticed a dip in background radiation through the units handling the test. It would appear that the drones are not silent, but have been sporadically broadcasting on unusual frequencies since we first encountered them, possibly ever since they were first deployed. It is unlikely that there is anyone left to receive these transmissions. At any rate, the drones could prove to be a potent but limited source of energy should we be able to find and disable them efficiently enough. Very well.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Military state.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay. So now this system is ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna grab one of my science ships. Where are you? Where's my closest science ship? That would be you. You are gonna come up here. You are not gonna research that because you can't. You are gonna research that because because I said so. And then you're going to come not down here. You are going to come over here and research that, and then no, damn it. Research that, and then come back here. You're not going to research that. Roger. Fleet, head over that way. And I think it's about time to start building our navy back up. So, spam the shit out of some Corvettes. Let's see what kind of fleet they have here for us.
Hostile swarm engaged.
We did not even lose a ship. Nice. Come here and research that when you're done. Grab my security echelon, head up there. We're just going to go ahead and knock out all these drone fleets. This will also allow my science ships to fully survey these systems that they never got to survey, so...
Our construction is complete.
The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit above Riag 3C. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle, only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Okay, cool. Get some extra social research out of that. Alright, what do we got here? 488 again? Easy peasy. Let's knock them out. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. No, we're gonna lose those two ships that were low on health, I just noticed.
We have surveyed the system.
That's alright. I was hoping the shields would hold. They did not. But that's understandable. And totally not a big deal. Now, if you would please, first things first, head back to a... Oh, he developed new skills. Cool. Head back to the closest friendly base and...
Our special project is complete.
The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Assistomaton 4A asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly, the aliens of Procyon 5 considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. Let dead aliens lie, or we do not, but download their neural patterns anyway. Okay, well, I mean, I want the extra research, so why wouldn't I just take that?
We have assimilated knowledge.
Debris analyzed. Mining drone, lasers, nanocomposite materials, physics research, and engineering research. Nice. Nice. Alright, let me look at your surface here real quick. Build me a science lab, if you don't mind, and a pop to go with that science lab. That's great. Let me look at Sirius. Okay, you can upgrade your deployment post. That's awesome too. We're now losing energy. Pop maintenance is killing us.
We have surveyed the system.
Build a basic power plant here.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Alright, so the fleet's been fully repaired. Get some extra knowledge from the debris. Bring the fleet over here. Mercy, mercy me.
Technology conceived.
Finished some research. All destroyers are open. Nice. So, what do we want here? I don't really want coil guns. I won't really use the armor right now. Let's get some plasma thrusters. So, yep, go here, go spaceport, upgrade. Alright, so this is actually a fairly powerful little fleet here.
We have found an anomaly.
Let's wait for just a moment. They actually have 3 destroyers in this fleet. Now let's attack it.
Our construction is complete.
Okay. If you would not mind terribly researching here. Researching here. What is that? Okay. That worried me for a moment. You can't do that. How about there? Okay. That's fine. Yep. Now, the security echelon. We need more physics research. I'd love to get the next level of shields. Mining drone lasers. Physics lab. No, I'd love to get the next level of shields. Now, let's go into ship designer and check on my new destroyer. And we're going to go ahead and name this one DD-M. Obviously we want fusion missiles. Thank you. And in these small slots, I'm going to want fusion reactors. And I'm going to want as many of these puppies as I can put on here, which is apparently, the answer is 2. Maybe 3. Yeah, there we go. Auto upgrade. Yep, yep. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let me actually just put that on there, and we'll have room for future upgrades. So we got the 120 shields, got plenty of damage going on here. Save that. Delete the Iron Shield default model. Go to Zaxby Home and start sending some DD-M's to my fleet, please.
Technology conceived.
What else do we research? Okay, we got tile blockers out of the way. I like that. Somewhat like the biolab, that's fine.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Okay, we got some more mining lasers. Alright, you fellas head over here. Let's clear out this last bit of mining.
We have surveyed the system.
And then we'll turn on
Our construction is complete.
southern neighbors. Oh, we ran into somebody else first. Well, by all means. Far be it from me to stop a space battle. When
Our construction is complete.
We did lose a Corvette there. That's fine. Not wholly unexpected.
We have surveyed the system.
Head up that way. Come down here. Research projects here. So the destroyers are providing
We have surveyed the system.
the firepower. Our Corvettes are about 55 each, and the destroyers are about 115 each. So Admiral level cap increase or Army damage increase. Guess we'll get the Admiral level cap increase. That's pretty nice. Alright, got another hostile fleet in here. Should be the last one, though.
Our special project is complete. Our construction is complete. Crushing a hostile hive. Our construction is complete.
Alright, so that does that. Now we need to move our fleet to Alpha Centauri and ready for the war. We do have plenty of minerals right now. If solar panel network would be a good idea there. Sirius Prime, go ahead and build a spaceport. Really should build a spaceport on all my areas now. Okay, we already have one here, so build me a solar panel network. Thank you. Go ahead and build a spaceport there. And you also build me a solar panel network. Nice.
We have surveyed the
That'd be a
system.
big help.
We have assimilated
Construction
knowledge.
ship. You have some work to do. A lot of work to do. Goodness.
We have surveyed the system.
Research all anomalies. You know this.
Our construction is complete. We have assimilated knowledge.
Nice. Nice. Any science ships that aren't doing anything, go on automatic exploration.
Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
So the fleet is in Alpha Centauri now. My construction ship is on his way to build some crap over here. I would like you to build some more crap over here, though. I think I just need to build another construction ship, honestly. I'm getting hamstrung by only having one at this point.
Our construction is complete.
You head this way first. Build those mining stations for me, and we'll meet in the middle. Great, 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 great. Everything's good to go.
Technology conceived.
What did we conceive of? A biolab, okay. Spare parts depot. I don't know what that does. Produces that and that. Robot build speed plus 15%. That's not terrible, but dangerous wildlife is more important right now. Being able to clear that blocker would be a big bonus.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay, so let's upgrade the crap that can be upgraded here. Get some extra energy production, some extra mineral production. Still building pop here, and that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead and build me a power plant here. Get that pop to work, baby. Oh, and build me one here. Everything
We have
is...
found an anomaly. We have surveyed the system.
Alright, we have a 2200 strength fleet now. That's not bad. That is not bad.
Technology conceived.
We got plasma thrusters. That's not bad at all. Yeah, let's get that building build speed. Let me look at my ship designer here, make sure the plasma thrusters have been added. They have, and they have not, because I don't have any power left on this guy. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess my only option is put a fusion reactor right there and put a shield right there. We'll lose some shields, but I think we're gaining overall. Save that. Level 2. There we go. Get some extra tracking sensor range. Okay, now we're definitely in the plus category here. Go back to the DD. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Okay. Artillery bow and interceptor. I didn't think about changing that. It's a DD/art. I guess it would be. DD/M ART. Save. And then this guy, I would want him to be that. And bam, bam, bam. You can't do that. Understandable. You need one of those. This would be DD/M int for interceptor. Save. And then DDM, get rid of that. Delete that. Alright, so these guys need to head back.
Our special project is complete.
They're at 2220 right now.
Our construction is complete.
2319 after the upgrades, that's nice. Unemployment. Okay, that is not wholly unexpected. Build yourself a power plant. Very nice. We do need some DD/marts. Quick as you like.
We have found an anomaly. Our construction is complete.
At least a few of these in the fleet. So the gun size doesn't matter, but the type of ships your ship can engage efficiently. You can engage any ship you want, but it's not going to do very well. Like so a destroyer that has all large missile launchers, those missiles are going to be too slow to effectively engage things as small and fast as corvettes. So you want to spread it out. You want to have DDs that have large ones so they can take on other DDs and other larger ships. And then they can also, you want ones with small missile launchers so they can take out corvettes as well. So you want to have a mix.
Our construction is complete.
So I think we're going to be ready to go here any moment now. Okay, so we've encountered some more aliens. We need to investigate them. The fleet is ready to go.
We have found an anomaly. Our construction is complete.
Yep.
The others reach out to make contact with our mind.
I bring greetings from revered elder Kaghorim, the elected leader of the Union of Mura. We believe in the right of all sapient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs, and we hope you... We do not share in that sentiment. Seek and destroy, baby. Where are these fellas? Oh, they're way up there. Goodness, how did we even see them? What? One of our science ships must have run into them or something. Damn, 21? That's pretty good. Okay. Anyway, so we'll declare them a rival, obviously. First things first. Get some extra influence. Now, the fleet has one more ship that needs to come over and join it. Alright, the fleet's been merged. We're at 2,800 strength now. Let's take a look at their diplomatic screen. Their fleet power is inferior now, so let's declare war. Let's save the game. Pre-war 2, save. You never know what's gonna happen. We're gonna declare war. We coming for all your planets. I don't care about the frontier.
We will annihilate the others.
Head here.
We have surveyed the system.
The Waskar system. Knock out their frontier outpost. First things first. Give us a little war score.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Alright, so that's done. I'm also going to run back to spaceport. Build me a few more corvettes just to send those as we run here. Okay, now that that's done, let's head to the next system in line. They do have a fleet base. That's alright. We have plenty of power to knock that out.
Crushing a void hive.
And let's grab all these, mark these armies. Grab the transport fleet. Tell them to enter orbit here.
Technology conceived.
400. It's probably time to grab the next level spaceport. Lost a destroyer there, I don't like that very much. You guys enter orbit around the planet. Give me another DD-marked series.
We have found an anomaly.
Research the anomaly. Go to the big map, check up on them. They have not done anything that leads me to believe they're going to attack with their fleet.
Technology conceived.
Got some new technology. Got those tile blockers, that's good. Yeah, let's get the network junction next. That'll give us an upgrade to our Unity building.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright. Planet's pacified. Land our armies.
Planetary infestation begun. Enemy nest taken.
Enemy nest taken. Alright, so we're already 31% of the way through. We're already 31% of the way through, so I guess let's take this fleet. Let's move over here. No, actually, you know what? Head back and repair real quick. We'll see if we can draw their fleet out while we're repairing at the same time.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, we did draw their fleet out. They've got 1,700. A 1,700 strength fleet in there right now, which we can easily knock out if we just get some quick repairs.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, that's got to be enough. I know that's not much, but we gotta go.
Technology conceded.
Ooh, it would have been nice to have those new shields. Oh well. Grab the next level warp drive.
We have surveyed the system.
Our fleet has arrived. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Nice. Very nice. That's pretty much game, set, match for them right there. Let's head over here.
We have surveyed the system.
Send some more Corvettes. Some more MMDD parts. But that's game over. As much as it can be at this point. Oh, they have another fleet. Interesting. The hell did they get that from? That's a very strong fleet too. They've got actual cruisers in that fleet.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay, we lost a lot of DDs in that. We need to send these guys back to be upgraded. Everybody needs to warp out right now.
We have surveyed the system.
Oh crap. Just did the upgrades. Just did them wrong. Okay. Cancel that. Upgrade first.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Head here. Let's go. Let's knock them out. This is big. We need this before their transport fleet gets here.
We have surveyed the system.
Their fucking fleet
Our
is
construction is complete.
getting stronger every second. Let's go. Let's go.
We have surveyed the system.
Nice. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Head down here. Let's knock out another space station. Really knock out their naval capacity. Holy shit. Look at that. That might actually be a bad idea. Get back here first. What's happening over here? Oh man, they have another fleet? Jeez.
We have surveyed the system.
Where are they getting all these ships from?
We have found an anomaly.
Come here for a moment, if you don't mind. We've already won the war. They just don't want to accept it yet. That's fine. You don't have to accept it.
Our construction is complete.
Got another research here. Let's get those tile blockers out of the way. Armies. Embark all but one. Send them here. I want you to enter orbit here. I want my fleet to also enter orbit and start bombarding the planet.
We have surveyed the system. Our construction is complete.
They sent another fleet here. I mean, it's a piece of crap fleet, obviously, but it's a fleet nonetheless. Well, we'll knock this down way before then. Okay. The Star Nation, formerly known as the State of Ozcox Prime, has been destroyed by its enemies. How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. We admit defeat, but do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback. Yeah, that's what the last people said, and they don't exist. Alright, so, now we're going to have to start thinking about sectors, because we have way too many planets to control directly. So what we're going to do is... we're going to stop the video right there, actually, and we'll get into sectors next time. So the Zax Machine Empire has now has expanded by leaps and bounds. Look at the naval capacity, 102. Everything is going well. We now have 9 systems under our control. So everything's going great. I'm sure we're going to run up against somebody with a little better idea of what they're doing eventually. But for right now, we control this sector of the galaxy. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.